Jasper's Giant Jellybean, the grand finale. Once upon a time in the charming town of Willow Ridge, nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a young boy named Jasper. Jasper was an ordinary 12-year-old with a heart as adventurous as the tales he loved to read. His small, freckled face was perpetually lit with the excitement of discovery, and his vibrant blue eyes sparkled with curiosity. Willow Ridge, known for its cobblestone streets and friendly neighbors, was a haven for those who cherished the simple pleasures of life. Jasper's greatest delight, however, was not found in the cobbled streets or the warm camaraderie of Willow Ridge. No, his heart soared with joy at the mere thought of humble yet magical delight jellybeans. His fascination with these tiny, chewy wonders knew no bounds. He had a collection of jellybean jars in various colors, shapes, and flavors neatly arranged on a shelf in his room. Raspberry, lemon, blueberry, and tutti frutti, each jar held a world of sweetness waiting to be explored. One sunny afternoon, with the birds singing their melodic tunes and the scent of blooming flowers lingering in the air, Jasper decided to embark on a little adventure. The woods bordering Willow Ridge had always intrigued him, harboring secrets that begged to be uncovered. Armed with nothing but his boundless curiosity, Jasper set out on a journey into the heart of the forest. As he ventured deeper, the sunlight filtering through the leaves painted a dappled pattern on the forest floor. The air carried the scent of pine, and the soft rustle of leaves overhead added a gentle melody to the symphony of nature. Lost in the beauty of the woods, Jasper wandered until he stumbled upon a clearing bathed in a golden glow. In the midst of this enchanted glade lay an unexpected treasure, a giant jellybean, glistening with a kaleidoscope of colors. Jasper's eyes widened in awe as he approached the mesmerizing confection. It was unlike any jellybean he had ever seen, its size dwarfing even the largest ones in his collection. The giant jellybean seemed to emit a soft, ethereal glow that danced with the sunlight filtering through the leaves. Unable to resist the allure of this mysterious treat, Jasper reached down and plucked the giant jellybean from its resting place. It was cool to the touch, and the color seemed to shift and shimmer in his hands. His heart raced with anticipation as he contemplated taking a bite. What kind of magical flavor could this giant jellybean possibly hold? With a sense of adventure pulsing through his veins, Jasper brought the enormous candy closer to his mouth. His teeth sank into the sugary exterior, and a burst of flavor exploded on his taste buds. But this was no ordinary burst of sweetness. The world around him seemed to warp and twist, colors blending together in a kaleidoscope of hues. A sensation of weightlessness enveloped him, and he felt as though he were being lifted into the air. In the blink of an eye, Jasper found himself in a world beyond his wildest dreams. The once familiar forest had transformed into a fantastical landscape, where the ground was made of cotton candy, and candy cane trees stretched toward a sky of spun sugar. Jasper stood in awe, realizing that the giant jellybean had transported him to a place that defied the laws of reality. A whimsical land lay before him, and he couldn't help but marvel at the candy-coated wonders that surrounded him. Gummy bears frolicked in caramel meadows, chocolate rivers flowed with molten delight, and licorice vines twisted like colorful ribbons through the air. The air itself carried the sweet scent of adventure, and Jasper's eyes sparkled with a mix of wonder and disbelief. The giant jellybean, it seemed, was a magical portal to a realm of sugary enchantment. Jasper's ordinary day had taken an extraordinary turn, and he couldn't wait to explore every inch of this candy-coated wonderland. Little did he know that his journey had just begun, and the mysteries of the Candy Kingdom awaited him with open arms. As Jasper stood in awe of the Candy Kingdom, the sugary breeze tousled his hair, and the sweet melodies of licorice wind chimes filled the air. Before him lay a world that seemed straight out of a dream realm, where every hill was made of marshmallow and every cloud resembled fluffy cotton candy. The vibrant colors and delightful aromas enveloped him, making him feel like a character in his favorite storybook. As he took hesitant steps into this fantastical land, Jasper noticed a shimmering figure approaching him. The figure, crowned with a tiara made of candy jewels, radiated an air of regal sweetness. It was none other than Queen Sugaring, the benevolent ruler of the Candy Kingdom. Her gown, spun from the finest strands of spun sugar, billowed gracefully as she glided toward Jasper with a warm smile. "Welcome, young traveler." Queen Sugaring's voice sounded like a gentle lullaby, carrying a hint of caramel sweetness. I have been expecting you. Jasper, still grappling with the surreal nature of his surroundings, managed to stammer. Expecting me? How? How did you know? The queen chuckled, her laughter sounding like a cascade of sugary delights. The magic of the giant Jellybean has been long foretold. Only a child with a heart as pure as the sweetest honey could unlock its secrets and find their way to the Candy Kingdom. Jasper's eyes widened in amazement. He had stumbled upon something far greater than a mere adventure. It seemed he was destined to play a role in the fate of this sugary realm. Queen Sugaring gestured for Jasper to follow her, and together they strolled through a candy archway that led to the heart of the Candy Kingdom. Along the way, they passed by frolicking candy creatures, each one more enchanting than the last. Gumdrop rabbits hopped between caramel trees, and sugar butterflies fluttered about, leaving trails of pixie dust made of powdered sugar. Jasper, Queen Sugarina spoke as they walked. The Candy Kingdom is facing a grave crisis. The sour sorceress, a wicked enchantress with a taste for bitterness, has cast a spell that threatens to turn our entire kingdom sour. The very essence of sweetness is at stake, and we need your help. Jasper, though still in awe of the magical world around him, felt a surge of determination. He couldn't ignore the call to action, not when the fate of an entire kingdom rested on his shoulders. I'll do whatever I can to help, he declared, looking up at the Queen with a newfound sense of purpose. The Queen's eyes sparkled with gratitude. You are a brave soul, Jasper. To aid you on your quest, I shall bestow upon you a magical lollipop. It will guide you through the Candy Kingdom, and its sweetness will counteract the bitterness cast by the sour sorceress. With a wave of her hand, Queen Sugarina conjured a dazzling lollipop that hovered before Jasper. The candy cane handle gleamed with a golden hue, and the swirling lollipop at its top emitted a soft glow. Jasper reached out and took the magical lollipop, marveling at its beauty. As he did, the lollipop seemed to resonate with a warm energy that surged through him. It was a bond forged between the boy and the magic of the Candy Kingdom. Now, Jasper, Queen Sugarina said, you must gather allies on your journey. The Candykins, spirited beings made of bubblegum and candy wrappers, will aid you in overcoming the challenges that lie ahead. As if on cue, a group of Candykins appeared, each one with a unique personality and candy-coated charm. There was Bubble, a bubbly character made entirely of pink bubblegum, and Wrapper, a candy wrapper creature with the ability to change shapes at will. Together, they formed a delightful ensemble of companions ready to assist Jasper on his quest. With his newfound allies and the magical lollipop in hand, Jasper set forth on a quest to save the Candy Kingdom from the clutches of the sour sorceress. The journey was filled with sweet challenges and whimsical encounters as they traversed the vibrant landscapes of the enchanted realm. Gummy bears guarded candy bridges, their stretchy arms forming formidable obstacles. Licorice vines, animated by the sour sorceress's dark magic, tried to entangle them at every turn. Chocolate rivers presented both temptation and danger, requiring clever navigation to avoid being swept away by the velvety currents. Jasper, guided by the magical lollipop and supported by his Candykin companions, faced each challenge with determination and a dash of childlike wonder. The Candy Kingdom, though threatened by bitterness, revealed its resilience and sweetness through the courage of its young hero. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the Candy Kingdom, tales of Jasper's bravery spread like wildfire. Candy citizens emerged from their sugar-spun homes to cheer for the young adventurer, their voices harmonizing in a chorus of gratitude. The Candy Kingdom, it seemed, believed in Jasper as the key to restoring sweetness and joy to their beloved realm. And so, the intrepid group continued their quest, unaware of the trials and tribulations that awaited them in the lair of the sour sorceress. The final confrontation loomed on the horizon, the clash of sugary magic and candy-coated courage that would determine the fate of the Candy Kingdom. Jasper and his Candykin companions ventured deeper into the heart of the Candy Kingdom, the air growing heavier with the scent of sweetness as they approached the lair of the sour sorceress. The landscape shifted, becoming more surreal and foreboding, with licorice trees casting long shadows and clouds made of dark chocolate hovering ominously above. As they reached the entrance of the lair, a towering structure made of twisted licorice, Jasper's heart pounded with a mix of excitement and trepidation. The Candykins, though initially lively and carefree, huddled closer to Jasper, sensing the growing darkness that emanated from within. The entrance creaked open, revealing a dimly lit corridor that seemed to stretch into infinity. A chilling breeze, tinged with a hint of sourness, whispered through the licorice walls. The group steeled themselves for what lay ahead, the magical lollipop glowing with a reassuring warmth in Jasper's hand. Inside the lair, the atmosphere became suffused with an eerie stillness. The walls were adorned with portraits of candies twisted into grotesque shapes, a stark contrast to the vibrant and joyful scenes of the Candy Kingdom they had left behind. The air was heavy with an unpleasant bitterness, and a distant echo of malevolent laughter reverberated through the corridor. The Sour Sorceress, a formidable figure draped in a cloak of dark chocolate, materialized before them. Her eyes glowed with an unnatural shade of green, and a twisted smirk played on her lips. In her hand, she held a scepter made of licorice, pulsating with dark energy. "So, you're the meddling child who dares to defy me," the Sour Sorceress sneered, her voice dripping with bitterness. Jasper, though intimidated by the sorceress's presence, stood tall, his determination unwavering. "I won't let you turn the Candy Kingdom sour. We're here to stop you." The Candykins, sensing the impending confrontation, readied themselves for battle. Bubble, the bubbly bubbaloon creature, blew a burst of sugary bubbles that floated around the group, forming a protective barrier. Rapper, the candy wrapper companion, morphed into a shield-like shape, ready to deflect any magical onslaught. The Sour Sorceress chuckled darkly, her eyes narrowing. "You think you can stop me, little one? I am the mistress of bitterness, and my magic is as dark as the deepest chocolate. Prepare to witness the sweetness of your dreams turn to the sourness of nightmares." With a wave of her licorice scepter, the Sour Sorceress unleashed a torrent of dark magic. Licorice vines shot from the walls, snaking towards the group with malicious intent. Jasper and the Candykins, guided by the magical lollipop, dodged and weaved through the onslaught, their movements synchronized like a dance of sugary defiance. The battle waged on, a clash of light against darkness. Bubble countered the Sour Sorceress's spells with bursts of sugary bubbles that neutralized the bitter magic. Rapper used its shape-shifting abilities to deflect licorice projectiles and create openings for Jasper to counterattack. Jasper, fueled by his determination and the magical lollipop's energy, faced the Sour Sorceress head-on. With a swift movement, he twirled the lollipop in the air, casting a radiant glow that seemed to repel the darkness around them. The Sour Sorceress hissed in response, her magic momentarily disrupted by the unexpected burst of sweetness. Seizing the opportunity, Jasper spoke with unwavering resolve. "Your bitterness won't conquer the Candy Kingdom. Its magic is stronger than you think." The Candykins joined their powers with Jasper's, forming a united front against the Sour Sorceress. Bubble unleashed a torrent of sugary bubbles that enveloped the sorceress, momentarily trapping her in a sticky cocoon. Rapper, seizing the chance, coiled around the licorice scepter, rendering it temporarily powerless. The lair echoed with the Sour Sorceress's enraged cries, as the combined efforts of Jasper and the Candykins weakened her grip on the Candy Kingdom. The licorice vines retreated, and the air, once heavy with bitterness, began to clear. The darkness that had loomed over the Candy Kingdom slowly dissipated, revealing a glimmer of the vibrant and joyful realm beyond. Queen Shukarina's voice echoed through the lair, carried by a gentle breeze that seemed to cleanse the air. "Jasper, my brave hero, you have faced the Sour Sorceress with a heart as sweet as the candies you cherish. Together with your Candykin companions, you have proven that the magic of kindness and courage can triumph over even the darkest bitterness." The Sour Sorceress, weakened and subdued, glared at Jasper with a mixture of resentment and begrudging respect. "You may have won this battle, child, but the taste of bitterness never truly fades. One day, the Candy Kingdom will succumb to the shadows." Jasper, undeterred, stepped forward, his gaze unwavering. "The magic of sweetness will endure, and the Candy Kingdom will thrive in the face of any darkness. I believe in the power of joy and kindness, and that belief is stronger than any bitterness you can conjure." With those words, Jasper, accompanied by his Candykin friends, made their way out of the lair. The Sour Sorceress's threats lingered in the air, but the Candy Kingdom, bathed in the glow of the magical lollipop, began to regain its former glory. As they emerged into the sunlight, the Candy Kingdom celebrated its newfound freedom from the clutches of darkness. The licorice tree straightened, shedding their twisted forms, and the once bitter portraits transformed into images of sweetness and joy. The vibrant colors and delightful aromas returned, and the candykins danced in jubilation, their sugary laughter echoing through the transformed realm. Queen Sukarina, radiant with gratitude, approached Jasper with a regal smile. "You, young hero, have saved the Candy Kingdom. Your courage and kindness have dispelled the bitterness that threatened to consume our realm. The sweetness of your heart has become a beacon of hope for us all." Jasper, humbled by the praise, beamed with a sense of accomplishment. The magical lollipop, though no longer glowing, still held a subtle warmth in his hand. The bond between the boy and the Candy Kingdom, forged through trials and triumph, was a testament to the enduring magic of sweetness and joy. The Candykins, their playful antics a symbol of the restored harmony, gathered around Jasper. Bubble blew a series of sugary bubbles that floated into the sky, creating a dazzling display of colors. Rapper, in a gesture of gratitude, presented Jasper with a candy flower made of spun sugar. As the Candy Kingdom celebrated, Queen Sukarina extended her hand toward Jasper. In her palm lay a small, intricately crafted candy key. "Jasper, you are forever welcome in the Candy Kingdom. This key is a token of our gratitude. Whenever you wish to return, simply use it, and the magic of the Candy Kingdom will open its gates for you." Jasper, touched by the gesture, accepted the candy key with a grateful smile. The once ordinary boy, now a hero of the Candy Kingdom, felt a mix of nostalgia and